For the overhead carry, and hopefully I will be in frame for this, you want to make sure you get two weights that you can hold overhead for a reasonable amount of time. If it's so heavy that you cannot get them overhead, it's too heavy, and once you get them overhead, you want to be able to keep them overhead. If the overhead position is not an option for you, then an overhead carry might not be the best idea for you. That might be when you go and sub out for a kettlebell bottoms up carry, which is a great option as well. But the dumbbell overhead carry is a tough and awesome option to challenge the overhead position, stability in the overhead position, and also work on posture and bracing when you're in that overhead position. So once the dumbbells are up overhead, you want them roughly by your ears. You want them, though, by your ears without flaring the chest and losing the bracing of the core. So you want to tuck the pelvis in, still be bracing that core, getting those dumbbells up in the air. And then once you're here and you've established this, you can either stay in just the overhead press hold and hold the isometric. If that's something that's reasonable to do and you can do it well, then you can also then add in the overhead and the walk, the slow walk. With the walking with the dumbbells, it's important that you're not rushing the walk, because if you rush the walk, it can mess up overall posture and position in the overhead position, and that's not going to get what we want out of the movement. We want to be able to have brace core, rib cage over pelvis, overhead position properly maintained while in locomotion, so while we're walking. And when you walk, you don't want your feet to be swinging out to the side. A lot of people, I'll see their feet swinging out to the side, not that dramatically or drastically, but I will see it. You want to make sure that you're getting a reasonable heel-toe walking position. Toes are straight, slow, controlled. It doesn't have to be super forced or super molasses slow, but you do want to be able to go at a speed where you can control both the brace, rib cage over pelvis, and that overhead position. And if you can get there, you are good to go, and that is the overhead carry.